our keys. Our key fob. She stole it from the desk. We have it all on video.
Like the blue and white one?
Yeah, these.
Yeah, I work for the hotel. Okay.
The fob. We have her 3 different times trying to get to the hotel.
It's the master key, right?
She lets those kids run all over the place. I got her stealing it. Freaking garbage. She lets her kids just run. Her kids ran out in the parking lot as she was trying to steal the key off the counter. Freaking scumbag. My boss thought that he disabled the key. I knew it didn't. I told him it didn't.
Are you guys able to disable the keys?
He doesn't know how.
Okay.
I just got home, cracked open a beer, and then she freaking called me. I was watching so close today to make sure. Okay, and my glasses on. It has. Oh, she's such a jerk. She had, the first time she walked in, she literally walked around here. She wasn't even in the building for a solid minute yet, and she was up over our counter, like looking for something to steal, like a key. And then her littlest one took the cart and pushed it out the front door. Our front desk agent watched the kid instead of saying, "Hey, lady, get your kid." And so he ran outside to
This
get
all
the
happened today? Because I saw deputies came on the 31st.
No, this was the other day.
This was the other day?
Yeah. Okay. So then, as her kid's out in the parking lot, she is stealing the keys off the counter.
And this happened a couple days ago?
Yeah. So I watched the video. See? Look. Yeah, and then here's the video of her. Wait. It says 2 minutes and 20 seconds. This is her all over the place. I watched the whole video.
This is today?
This was the other day.
The other day.
And I haven't seen the video. I'm sure it's on there when she came in today. But so watch. She's just now coming in the building. She saw nobody's there, and look how quick she goes to the counter, trying to find something. So then when she sees Luke, she acts like, "Oh wait, I wasn't doing anything. Let me go." So then she goes there. She goes back in there, and then the kid starts to get the the thing. Almost hits somebody with the cart. Luke jumps over the counter, and she sees her kids out in the parking lot, and instead of worrying about her kid, she goes to steal the keys.
Okay. So she was just looking right there at that time, and then he walked up, kid pushes it. Okay.
Yeah, watch. She almost hits a guest when he goes out. I pan over so you can see the. There's a guest walking up, and she's like, "Oh!" The kid almost hit her with the cart. And this isn't actually even. She did it 3 times. The 3rd time she got the key. This is only the 2nd time. But I was super busy when I was trying to get all the footage. But the 3rd one is when you see her hand on the key she was taking it. But we looked back at everything after we had already seen that she was in the hotel and everything. She had already spent the night in the hotel. And yeah, one kid. There, she's got 2.
Did you send this video?
I could send it. Yeah, that's what I had. That.
Did you send anybody send these to deputies already?
I asked him to, but I don't think so.
Okay.
And if I went in and looked, I could find the one where she's actually taking the key. This one was the 2nd time. But it shows that this. There was another part on the video. No, she knocked over my decoration. You can definitely see the next time when she takes the key. You can see it.
So where'd you find her tonight? She was in the room?
Michelle went to put somebody in our room, 200, and the bolt was on the door. And so when she knocked on the door, I think she heard the kid. Because I have her picture on the front desk.
You send her a link and show her how to upload that video.
I know. Yeah, I've sent them to detectives before. Yeah.
With our link that they sent you?
I think I just sent it to his phone now.
Okay. Can you send her community request?
But she shouldn't have those kids either, man. She's an abusive mother. The little 2-year-old or whatever he is, 2 or 3, he went down an elevator all by himself from the 3rd floor. Idiot.
A while ago, and I had lost my phone. wasn't able to access my mobile key. The guy was being rude about it, and he told me I needed to get out. And then I did come back after he told me to come, and that I needed to leave because I still paid for the room. He didn't intentionally say I had to get out, but like he said, you need to find your keys, or like we had an argument.
So you did say you paid for a room here before?
Yes. And then, but I had lost my phone. I didn't have my mobile key anymore, and he wasn't trying to give me a key to let me in. So then I ended up coming back, and now she's mad because I got my money's worth. That's what she's mad about.
So someone gave you a key tonight?
No, nobody gave me a key tonight.
Okay.
I used the same key that I got in to get in before.
Okay. Looking for your phone?
Yes. I have my phone now, though.
Okay. All right.
The actual keys are, yes.
Panic. Can you run her? What is she looking for?
They're not just dropping her somewhere, right?
What's that?
They're not just dropping her somewhere, right?
No, just put the shoes on the kid.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, so I'll find the video where she's actually taking the key.
Okay, yeah, send it all, whatever you got.
As much video as I can. Okay. Because a lot of them are still pictures. Because I was trying to get a good picture so I could put it out there for everybody to be watching.
We just need videos.
There's so much. Okay, so yeah, I'll send the 3 different times.
Do you want her trespass right now? What do you want right now?
She needs to not only be trespassed, but we want to press charges on her.
Okay.
She stole. She
right.
stole.
I need that. Yeah, I need that video.
She stole our food. She stole our rooms. Yeah, I'll go and I'll get it sent over. I can send you this one now that I have here now. So if I push on that link, then I can go. It'll send me to the photos, right?
Yeah, it'll send you to upload it.
Upload, yeah. So just try to get like the videos across.
So that video,
do they have to be a certain length?
No, I think it takes everything.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think there's a size limit on it.
Oh, okay. This will be easy. Okay. Yeah, I'll send you a bunch.
I saw deputies on here the 31st that took a report.
With freaking Luke.
So,
Kid's a freaking idiot. It's so aggravating. First of all, the first thing that we train everybody, if they're not guests here, they don't belong here.
So that key fob from the 31st works on this room still?
Works on every room.
It's a master key.
It's a master key.
It's for like maids and stuff like that.
She could get in rooms and steal. She could do whatever she wants to do.
But you can deactivate that remotely. Correct?
We thought we did. I told them just at least change the date to that date, so at least it would be no good that date.
Have you guys done that already? Changed that key so if she happens to have it?
She does have it. That's the only way she could have gotten in that room.
Have something for actually taking the key.
Yeah.
Maybe her like coming out of the room, stuff like that, any hallway cameras.
I don't want her being let go. She is a demon. She should not have children. What the hell? It's 2:20.
FCIC there.
Okay, I'm gonna go get one video.
Okay.
This is Deputy Wilson, ID 37211 with the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. Today's date is April 4th, 2024, and the current time is 0058 hours. I will be taking a sworn recorded statement from
Michelle Lane.
relative to the investigation that was reported on today's date. The case number is 24049-822. This interview is taking place at 8205 Lakeworth Road at the Hampton Inn. Before going to the recorded interview, I'd like to advise you that I am a law enforcement notary and I'm required to place you under oath. Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear that the statement you are about to give in this case is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Alright, just a couple questions. What is your entire legal name?
Terrell Michelle.
Okay. What is your age and date of birth?
1975.
Okay. What is your current address and phone number?
I wrote
Okay. And if you're currently employed, where?
Hampton Inn.
Okay. Now would you like to tell me in your own words everything that happened tonight?
Tonight there were guests scheduled to check in. The guests visited the front desk and they checked in. I gave them keys to get into a room. The room was 200. The guests went up. They said that the lock would not, they couldn't access the room because the light was turning red and green when it should turn green. So I attempted to go up the elevator with the guests to get them into the room. I attempted to get in the room, did not give me access, so I used my master key. The door had a flipper, like a lock, bolt lock, that was ajar on the room door, which did not allow me access. So I went down to the bottom stairwell, leaving those guests that were supposed to check into that room in the hallway. I went down the back stairwell and I got our master lock key to access the room with the deadbolt on.
Okay.
And I got into the room and I witnessed the female in the bed sleeping with the 2 children.
Okay, so you saw them in the room.
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay.
And she
And
was
then
sleeping.
what did you do after that?
I just asked her who was she and was she supposed to be in the room, and she said, yeah, I have a key. I got into the room, and then she started to pack up her clothes, and then she started to say a few things, and she woke the kids up, and she started to pack, and then she went down the back stairwell, and I was on the phone with 911, giving them an explanation of what she was doing, her movements. She went down the back stairs, and I just followed her, walked down the back stairs, and pointed the direction that she went in.
Okay, and this is not a guest.
She is
Okay.
not a guest.
No.
Nobody.
Okay.
She was not supposed to be in the room.
Okay, is that room supposed to have somebody in there tonight? at all?
No, there were guests that were scheduled to check into that room that had already been pre-assigned, but they were standing outside of the door while she laid in the room in the
Okay,
bed
and
with the
there's
2
no
children.
chance somebody could have been in there before and just
No.
check out, didn't leave,
No
you guys
possibility.
didn't realize?
No, our cleaning staff cleans the rooms and vacates all the rooms and then leaves us a list of rooms that are vacant.
Okay, was that room vacated today?
Yes.
Or not today, but like the 3rd?
Yes.
What time does the cleaning crew come in? to do
11.
that?
Well, they come in at 7, but that room would have been completely cleaned by at least 11 o'clock.
11 a.m.?
11 a.m.
Okay. And so nobody should
In
have been
between
in
that time,
room
nobody should
between
have been
11
in that.
and tonight?
And tonight, no,
Somebody checked
sir. That's right.
Okay. All right. Is there any other thing you'd like to add to the statement?
No,
No?
no.
All right, I'm going to swear you back out. Can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear that the statement you have given in this case is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right, this is the ending of the sworn recorded statement. Okay, my name is Deputy Wilson, ID 37211 with the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. Today's date is 4/4/2024. The current time is 0104 hours. I will be attending a sworn recorded statement from
Betty.
Okay. Relative to the investigation that is reported on today's date, the case number is 24049-822. The interview is taking place at 8205 Lakeworth Road at the Hampton Inn. Before going to this recorded statement, I would like to advise you I'm a law enforcement notary and I'm required to place you under oath. Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear that the statement you are about to give in this case will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help
Absolutely,
you God?
yes.
Okay. What is your entire legal name?
Betty,
Okay. What is your age and date of birth?
58, 1766.
Okay. What is your current address and phone number? And if you are currently employed, where?
Right here, Hampton Inn, AGM.
Okay, all right. So if you can tell me your own words, everything that happened tonight.
Just tonight.
Tonight, or if you want to add, whatever you want to add.
Okay, so I think the first night is important because that's when she got the key. She entered the building. She saw that Luke wasn't behind the counter.
Okay, well, what's the first night?
The first night was May 30th.
Okay.
She came in and it was the evening. So it was dark outside. I'm not sure of the exact time. She walked in and immediately without thought, looked behind the counter, all around the desk, and then saw Luke coming, so hurried up and took one of her babies and did like a U-turn kind of thing and pretended like she needed to use the computer or something. And instead of asking her to leave, like he should have,
She went.
he
outside.
let her use the computer in the corner of the lobby.
She went behind the desk.
No. In the corner of the lobby,
Okay.
inside the
Okay.
lobby. No. So, while she was over in the corner, her little 2-year-old or 3-year-old took one of the carts and went into the parking lot with the cart. So Luke, seeing that the mom wasn't getting her, again, didn't tell her to go get him, but he ran out to the parking lot. Instead of going after her baby, like any mother would, she ran back to the desk to see what she could take from the desk. Again, not finding anything. So she went back, she got the baby, she went back in, whatever, she was in the lobby, and then Luke got a call from upstairs that something was wrong in a room, a TV or something. I think he said a TV. So he left her here, which again should not happen, and the key on the desk, which should not happen, but he did. And she saw him get in the elevator and immediately went to the desk. This time there was a key there, and she clearly took it. I sent that to the link you told me. So now she had the key. Well, I guess Luke never noticed that night that he had a missing key, which means he didn't count his bank or anything. But so that night went by, and the next morning came, and he was working morning. No, that's not right. He was working evening. He was working evening, okay? So Michelle was here during the day.
On the 31st.
On the 31st. Okay. She went down in the kitchen. She was eating they were all over the place, running all around and everything. She came up, was making small talk at the counter like she belonged here. And when Luke came in, he saw her, and she came down to try to buy something. That's on the 31st. He then said he got suspicious then.
Wait, so you're saying that
She spent the night at 327.
Okay.
Not welcomed. She opened the door with her key that she stole.
Okay, how do we know she was in 327?
Because that's what I'm getting to.
Okay.
So Luke said she tried to buy food or the drinks, and he questioned her what room she was in, which is what you're supposed to do. So she couldn't come up with a room number. So he wound up getting suspicious, and she got angry, and she goes, "I'll call you from the room." Meanwhile, her little 2 or 3-year-old is coming down the elevator by himself from the 3rd floor. So she said, "I'll call you from the room. I'll call you from the room when I get there, and you'll know what room number I am."
What was the room number again? Sorry.
327.
327.
So Luke got really suspicious then, he said, and he went upstairs and he went to every vacant ready room because he knew her name, because he asked the name. She did say Monet Tucker. And so he knew that there was no Monet Tucker on the list. So he started looking at all the vacant ready rooms. Well, when he came to 327, he heard the baby, the little one.
Okay.
And the lock was on the door. But he tried to open the door with a key, and it opened a little bit, and he saw the kid. So then he came back downstairs, and he called the police. And she then took off out the side door over there, out over towards the east door, and walked around the back of the building. He went outside and said he confronted her to get the keys back, which of course she didn't give him keys. She said she didn't have them. And then she took off walking, which we saw.
What
now
time was this?
Today, that was still light out, so between 6 and 8,
Okay.
probably. Maybe a little sooner than that. I'm not sure. I couldn't read the. I was looking at a lot of footage yesterday.
Okay, and did
Or
she
the other
leave
day.
anything in 327?
Nothing. She only has what she has right there.
Okay.
She's still wearing the same clothes. She's still carrying the same stuff, and she's on foot. Oh,
Okay.
she was on foot.
So the only
So-
confirmation we have is that Luke saw the children.
Right.
That's it. You didn't see her.
Yes, she
Okay.
said she was in the shower,
Okay.
and she would call him And then we watched her leave the side door
Okay.
on the video. So then today, Michelle, nobody saw her, so I haven't even watched the footage to see how she got in or where she got in today. But Michelle went to put somebody in the room 200, which is vacant ready, or should have been, and they went to open the door and the lock was on. And so they came down, so they heard one of the kids, and so they came back downstairs and said, somebody's in the room. And so she right away got nervous because that just happened. So she called me, told me, I told her don't go by the room. So instead she went back upstairs and she kicked the door, and she saw her laying there on the bed. And she called you.
Okay. And there's not at all no way that this person...
This lady had no reservation.
Nothing.
She was not welcomed into the building. She knew she was not welcomed when she was confronted out back, and then she had the nerve to come back again.
Okay.
Now, against my wishes, nothing was made of the first time. I want to press charges this time. My GM says he wants to press charges.
Okay. Who's the GM?
Marco Esteban.
Okay.
I mean, she has now stolen 2 nights from us, and there was another room found dirty, but we can't prove that she used that one.
Okay.
226. But she definitely helped herself to 2 different rooms. She helped herself to breakfast. I mean, and she let her kids run crazy. These kids are out in the parking lot.
No.
That's so dangerous. Going up and down elevators. Somebody could have abducted her child.
No.
It's sad.
Okay. And again, you say you want to prosecute.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Absolutely, we do.
All right. Is there anything else you want to add that you haven't said before, or
I don't think so. I think that's about everything.
no? Okay, I'll swear. Yeah. If you could raise your right hand. Do you swear that the statement you gave is the whole truth?
Absolutely.
Nothing but the truth.
Absolutely. It's all got video
Sorry,
video proof.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna take her.
Okay, so look at, I just found when she left the building just now.
Did my partner get your guys' IDs?
IDs? No, he
Yeah.
took our information.
Okay. Do you have your IDs on you?
Go grab it on my wallet?
Yeah, that'd be great.
In your car? No, it's right there on the
ahead.
purse. A no key, huh?
No.
Maybe she took it. Well, you could tell she took it off the thing because look.
Yeah, I saw the video you showed me. You have another video?
No, I haven't. When
Okay.
she came in that side.
Is there cameras in the hallway to the rooms? No. It's just here?
That's right.
Don't judge me on this picture.
Oh, I know. It's so bad. So bad.
You're good.
I was pissed at the world that day.
Waiting in line for 3 hours?
Oh, so bad.
4 or 5, I'll show.
Okay, so.
2 for the 27th, whatever.
Oh man, she's so sleepy.
Waymo 500-813.
May
One
31st,
more. 65.
coming out the side door after the car.
Bravo 435-092. 0.
Spoke to her after while she was in the room. And this is what she did. She snuck out the side door. She knew she was caught.
You have the video?
Yeah, that's, do you need anything from, other than just her walking out the building, right? That's, okay, so, all right. So watch, this is, okay, so this is when she's leaving the building here on the 31st. After he went up and caught her in the room, she went down the stairwell and took her kids out the side door.
That was the other day.
That's the 31st.
Okay.
Yep. So this kid goes running down the side. She doesn't give a crap about those kids. The other one's up in the stairwell somewhere.
Yeah, I saw the report he read. He said that when Luke called, he didn't want him to He didn't want to prosecute anything or nothing. So I saw it was an information report is all they did.
So ridiculous. So then this is when she was going in. Watch her hand. Watch her hand. That's a key fob. There's no card there. That's a key fob. She has it between her fingers.
She's going to the side door.
Yep.
Is that today?
That's tonight.
Okay. Can you send that to me?
It's at link, right?
Yeah. Can you still send it?
Yeah. Yep.
So she keeps going on the side door with that key
She
fob.
went out that door when she was caught from 327.
Yeah, that's how she's.
What door is this one? This
And
one right
this
here?
is this one.
The
by room
west door?
200, by room 200 where she was caught.
Okay. Is 200 by that stairwell over there? Okay.
Thank you, ladies.
Okay, good
Good
night.
night. Behave.
Right. What else I can do that?
Yeah. Better not.
So if they search her and they find our key, they're gonna bring it to us.
Yeah. Yep.
Right?
Yeah. We find it. Bring it to you.
Okay.
So I pushed add. Oh, that's why it was so many times. You push add and you wait.
Yeah. Did
So I
it go?
Not yet. Not yet. I pushed add,
Okay.
but I'm assuming maybe it's downloading. Yes. Oh yeah, that's why I sent them a couple of times. the
Okay.
first time.
That's all right. They're all in there. So today.
Okay, so as soon as I see them, I can tell you what they are.
When did she enter over there today?
9:30.
That was like 9:24. That was
And then
9:24 time.
you found her what? Right around midnight when you called?
11.
Yeah, that was like
11:30.
11.
Because you went up there to let people in.
Yeah,
That's when you noticed
oh
it.
wait, yeah, because I left. Oh no,
Can you give
because
me
I
that
left
card from
late. I left
200?
late today.
Can you give me the reg card for 215? I'll tell you exactly. 215. That one.
What time those people came in and
That
checked?
was 12:05.
Just after midnight?
Mm-hmm.
That's when you noticed she was in there sleeping with the two kids? Okay. And you're the one that went up there and saw them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Damn door. When I told her don't go in there,
She did tell me not to go in, but I needed to figure out what door was locked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
we were not happy with this girl.
So
Is everybody on?
5 after midnight is when you noticed she was in there. Okay. Let me get my notepad. I just got to get one more thing.
Okay.
Then go inside, get a snack.
Come outside,
Where's your chips? You can take the stick. Get your chips. All right, come over here.
Yes, sir.
So what were you trying to tell me on the phone?
Oh, basically, the guy that's letting me stay with him is needs to order me an Uber now,
Okay.
and my son just peed all over his pants. It's super
Does
cold.
he have clothes or what?
I don't have any extra clothes right now.
Where's the clothes usually at?
My clothes are in this bag, but I have other clothes, but I don't have them.
Are there clothes for the kids right now in the bag?
Yeah, but nothing that he can put on right now.
Nothing. You got nothing in the bag?
No, nothing he can put on right now. But once I get to his house, I can have something to put on. But it's just cold out here and it's raining. I was just telling him, like I told her before, I don't know what the whole mix-up was in the first place, from when I lost my phone to when I had got the key to now. But I am willing to give her like a reimbursement of the nights that I did stay outside of when he thought he could kick me out, and then at least let us go so I can have my kids safe in a good situation, and then I can handle it in court. Whatever happens.
Yeah.
This is just an unsafe situation.
No, I know. That's
for
why
my
we're here.
kids.
My partners aren't gonna let anything happen to the kids. So.
Yeah, and it's cold, it's raining, he just peed on himself, and I don't want him to fall asleep and we have nowhere to go. So.
All right.
And like I said,
Here, put your bag on my thing for a second.
As the owner, I can pay her $500 or however much, sell her or whatever, but yeah.
Put your fanny pack on there too. Zip it up. Turn around. There. Before I talk to you, I'm going to read to you in a second. Hang on. Is that a previous scar on your hand? Car accident? Okay. A while ago or today or what?
No,
Long time ago? Yeah. Alright, just making sure. got nothing on you?
No.
Black female, 10:15. You started at 10:08, female deputy. Waste of time. Come on, come on. Black female, 10:15. Starting at 10:08, female deputy. Here, just come over my phone.
Are you gonna take me to jail?
Just hang on a second. I'll tell you in a second.
Cause I have. Hold on. Wait. Hey. Hey, excuse me.
What's up?
Can I? Are you gonna? Do I have to call my friend and tell him to pick my kids up?
No, we're taking care of that.
What you mean?
Hang on one second.
So will I have to go to jail today?
Yes.
Today I am.
Yes, you are. Your kids, we're getting arrangements for your kids, but they will be taken care of.
Should I call my mom?
Where's your mom at?
In Ohio. She's. I mean.
That's not gonna help us right now, but you can give her a call, in a little bit.
How long will I be in jail for?
It all depends. Hang on one second. I'll explain to you in a second. 1 minute. Alright, before I ask any questions, I'll read you something real quick, okay? I'm required to warn you before you make any statement that you have the following constitutional rights. You have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions. You understand?
Yeah.
Any statement must be freely and voluntarily given. You understand? You have the right in presence and representation of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statement and during any questioning. You understand? If you cannot afford a lawyer, you are entitled to the presence and representation of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statement and during any questioning. Do you understand?
Yeah.
If at any time during the interview you do not wish to answer any questions, you are privileged to remain silent. You understand?
Yeah.
I can make no threats or promises to induce you to make a statement. This must be of your own free will. You understand?
Yeah.
Any statement must be and will be used against you in a court of law. You understand?
Yeah.
Do you understand those rights which I've read to you?
Yes.
And with those rights in mind, do you choose to speak with me?
Yes.
Alright, so why are we here for all this? I mean, you pretty much have an idea, obviously, right?
Of course, I have an idea. I mean, I was in the wrong, but they were in the wrong as well. And I mean, I can't go beyond myself to make calls like that, of course. And it wasn't even intentionally like that. But if I pay for a room and I have, you know, and it's and I pay for the room, I mean, he told me to find the keys. I mean, the reservation. And when I was leaving, we never even established that I had to leave. He really walked me out.
So
and
that
said,
was on the 31st, the night before, with a different person. So tonight, when we were called, it was just after midnight.
My reservation was still here.
Okay. So I have no reservation, and I have a camera on that side door of you using a key fob.
Yeah,
to go upstairs.
That's the key that I had got from the guy. That's the key that I had got, and he had said, "You took the key."
So did you pay for a room tonight?
I didn't pay for a separate room. It was the same room.
For how many nights?
It was the same reservation that I had lost the key on, and he tried to have me leave early. I been had the same reservation.
How many nights was that reservation?
I wasn't leaving until Monday.
Okay. So in the system, there was no reservation.
And that's the problem. That was the problem.
So what room were you in tonight?
I wasn't in that room. No, I was not in that room. I was in 220 something. My original room was 220 something, 2 something. I forget what the room number was, but yeah.
So you everything's put together. You understand why you're in this situation?
Yes, I am in the wrong, and I totally agree. But like I said, I am willing to pay, but you can't tell me I just don't have a reservation just because you can't find it. That's not right. You can't just kick me out because you can't find my reservation.
So it shows the whole key fob. So there's key fobs and keys missing, and it shows on camera. You taking that from the counter.
Yeah, I know. I talked to the man about it.
Oh, but that's a different day. I'm talking about for this today. You found in a room.
Yeah.
You didn't pay for a. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what
that's why. That's why this is all in here. It shows you going in a room with a key fob that you took from the counter, and going up for a room that you didn't pay for. You understand? You understand everything?
I totally understand,
So,
and like I said, I will pay them. I will pay them. I will.
Yeah, but it's after the fact when you get caught and found out.
No, he knew I had the key. He knew I had the key.
That guy. I can't tell you what happened on the 31st. So deputies already
still
responded
the same
to that.
reservation, though.
There's no reservation. It shows you sneaking in. It shows you taking that key fob and coming back.
I didn't sneak in. He knew I had it. I talked to the guy about it.
Okay. So
I
this
told
is
him.
two different. The manager's here tonight.
Okay.
And it's all caught on camera and everything this and that. So.
Okay. Well, yeah.
So do you understand?
I understand.
Okay.
And like I said, I will
Department
pay.
of Children and Families is going to come out and take the kids. So.
Can I take them to my mom?
You can't. She's in Ohio. That can't happen right now. So that's where she's going to be. It's going to be a whole follow-up and a whole process. So DCF's coming out. So they're with deputies as we speak right now. All right. We're not leaving them. We're not this and that. So they're going to be with us until DCF comes and decides what they're going to do. All right.
And I have to go to jail for how long?
It all depends. But you are going to jail tonight.
You can't just wait till court? Can I just take them to a safe space tonight?
No, it doesn't work like that.
Why not?
Because
they're kids. They're kids. If I pay for the room and give them the key,
but that's too late. That doesn't nullify.
It does.
Make things better. It doesn't.
Because I paid for a room.
That's not what happened. See what I'm saying? You can't say sorry and try to pay and weasel your way out of it.
It's not weasel. It's not weaseling. I'm paying. If I was to go to court, they would want me to pay a fine. I am paying for it. I would pay them. You're
gonna be paying something, but so they're with deputies inside the car. They're safe right now, right?
Yeah, I'm saying I will pay them the money.
Okay.
I would rather my kids be safe.
Your kids are gonna be safe. Trust me, they're better than going to the friend's house wherever you were going. So.
Well, they're gonna be with me, so that and he lives with his parents. He lives in a safe space.
I'm just letting you know your kids are safe right now, all right? We're not gonna let anything happen to them.
Like that's not even. I don't know that I'm not with them, so they're going to be far away from me.
You have to until go through the whole process to figure everything out. That's where they're gonna go. They're in my partner's car right now. My partner bought them chips, so the kids are getting taken care of. All right. I'm not gonna let anything happen to them, okay?
And how long do I have to be in jail?
It all depends.
Are they going to be taking custody of my kids?
It all depends.
That shouldn't be an option.
Yeah, well, there's no one watching them right now, right? Does they have your clothes in them right here?
Yeah.
They're closed?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, hang on one second. Put your foot in.
No, face the parking. And you are aware if they find anything on you in the jail, it's an extra charge, so right now it's probably the time you should tell me if you have anything on you.
No, I don't.
Very good, so I don't care about that.
walking in there?
Nothing else. Check.
Maybe the keys are in there.
Everything was I have a card.
No more cards?
I have a key card. I have no car keys.
There's
Other. Your feet features are.
that's probably their master keys, bro.
Yeah, but that's not from here. That's from a different hotel.
That's from somewhere else.
Yep. And this is
Isn't that the white keychain that she grabbed though, bro? That's the white keychain. That might be it, dude.
well, no, this is it's the blue one here. That's a master key, and these are all key fobs. These are all master keys.
You have a work phone on you? You take a picture of that?
Yeah. This is, something like that.
What's on it? Let's take a picture of that single key fob, bro.
And this is the Hilton. So this is in the Hampton Inn. So this is something else. But yeah, I mean, unless could be, but according to this is from the unless she had like a little thing in there.
Let me
Like,
go walk over and see. I'm gonna bring one over here. You got her?
and there's an air tag on this too.
Okay. You staying out of here for a minute?
Yeah.
So these keys one more time.
These keys belong to the hotel. These are our master keys, our cash keys, maintenance shop keys, and some other keys that are inside of the building.
Okay.
And then this is our key fob. This enters every room in the building.
Every room in the building? And that side door including that side door, right?
including front door, back doors, 2 side doors in every room.
Okay.
Access for every room.
Alright, so those are all the keys, right? Everything's
Yes.
accounted for?
Everything's accounted for.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, very good. Glad you got it back.
Thank you. Is that it for me?
That's it.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you, man.
Hey, if I get my mom to come and get them, can she come and get them?
What's that?
If I have my mom come and get them, can she come and get them?
Like from Ohio right now?
Like if she could fly her tomorrow.
Yeah, but we can't stand here all day and with the kids at the 7-Eleven. See what I'm saying?
No, I'm saying like if we go somewhere where she could pick them up and then you take me.
We'll have to see. Alright.
Cause I'm sure she can come, like, get a flight and be here
Why'd you leave
within
Ohio?
2 hours. I'm in school for business management, and I came out here for my career. And because my son is about to start kindergarten, so I wanted him to start somewhere.
Where's their dad in the picture?
He lives in Ohio. He has another family, but yeah.
You have custody of the kids?
Yes. Between me and my mom and him and my dad. I got people that, help out when I need them. But, oh Lord. Is that the lady who's picking them up?
What's that?
Is that the lady who's picking them up?
My partner came over here. She's gonna help with the kids, yeah.
She's picking them up?
No, not right now. We're still waiting.
There's not a common place we can go. You don't have a place we can go so they're not out here in
They're
the
in
cold.
the car, right? She's gonna take them in her car. They're gonna move them probably to the district in a second. So we're taking care of them, all right?
Why were you at the Social Security office?
Why were what? I don't know what that means.
You went to the Social Security office yesterday or today?
Yeah, to get a social.
Oh, you lost your card?
Yeah, I'm not from here, and I'm moving here, and I just got a job, so I needed a social security card. And my mom has my other one, and I wanted to keep one in Ohio and get one here. I'm not from here. So.
No, I know. I just wanted to, because usually sometimes when people go to Social Security, it's because they're changing their name. That's why I asked. I wanted to make sure.
I'm getting a social. It says that on the receipt too.
Okay. What's the youngest name?
Major and Malachi. Major is the youngest.
He keeps calling himself my man, so I just.
What, he called you his man, your man?
He said my man. I don't know what that means.
No, his name is Major.
Okay, he's just being silly because it's a girl.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're fine. They're coloring. They're drawing Iron Man.
Okay,
they're fine. The contempt in court that you had, what was that for? What were you going to court for?
Which one?
When's the last time you went to court in Ohio?
Ohio?
Or wherever you're from. It's Ohio, correct?
Oh, yeah. So I had, for the kids, child endangerment, because I had left them on Malachi's birthday to get his birthday cake. And they had walked outside of the apartment and called the police. So they had called child endangerment on me, and I had to go to court, take parenting class and everything. So, yeah.
So the contempt of court, what does that have to do? Did you make like a scene in the court or something? Or you don't know anything about that?
I don't know what that means.
So
I've never had that.
Contempt of court means that basically like you didn't follow something in the court. Or it could be like someone, like a judge is, like in Florida, like if someone's giving you instruction and you're not listening.
I don't think I didn't. I think I missed the court date. So the court was finalized, everything got cleared, but I think I missed the court date.
So when did that happen that you were arrested for child endangerment?
I was never arrested. I've never been arrested. That was like last year.
Okay. So how did they do it in Ohio? Did they just give you a notice to appear?
Yeah, I never knew about the court date. This is my first time ever hearing about this. I never knew about the court date.
No, but when they give you the parenting classes and stuff to go to.
Oh, yeah, they told me about it. Yeah.
Okay, so it was like a form of DCF, the child that came and said that this is what you have to do.
Yeah, I had a counselor and everything, so yeah.
Okay. So how did you end up in Florida?
I moved here because my son is starting kindergarten and I'm in school. So I moved out here for my career, really.
Okay. Is he enrolled in school, the oldest?
Not yet, no.
Okay.
I just literally moved here, so he doesn't start school till next year. But I was literally supposed to go to the school for them to enroll tomorrow. Their daycare, at least.
What daycare were they supposed to go to?
Kingswood, around here.
Kingswood Academy?
Kingswood, yeah.
Okay. Are you doing that like through a grant or something? Because I know you're not working right now, or you just got a job.
I just got this job and I start on next week. So I don't know. I have a VPK. They said something about for him, so he can take pre-K. But my youngest son, he will be just regular.
So VPK is free here until 11.
Yeah, we don't have that in Ohio. So they told me he had to go to VPK.
Yeah, it's good for him for school. He seems very bright.
Yes, he's smart.
That's all I can think of for now.
And I'm not trying to put my kids in no dangerous situation. Like literally it was a miscommunication. He tried to kick me out of the hotel too early, and the key he didn't give me the key intentionally, but I did take the key because I needed to get back into my room. And yeah.
How long did you stay in there afterwards from when you were...
Today. It's been like 4 days.
Do you have a check-in and check-out?
My check-out was on Monday.
The 1st?
Yes.
So you stayed there?
No, next Monday. Like Monday coming up.
But when did you check in?
3 days ago.
So the 1st?
Yes.
April 1st?
April 1st, yes.
So you checked in April 1st, and then you were supposed to check out on Monday, which I think is the 7th?
Yes.
Okay. What was the reason that they were checking you out?
Because he said he couldn't find my reservation, but I had just lost my phone that day before, so that's probably why he lost my reservation. He said he never found my reservation.
But why would they have to check you in with a reservation?
No, I had a mobile check-in. So I checked in myself, and which was fine. He couldn't find my reservation because I did a mobile check-in, but he probably lost my reservation through the mobile check-in.
Oh, so you did like the mobile key and you
Yeah.
put the whatever, and they give you a room number. And
Yeah.
So
But then I had lost my phone, and so I didn't have access to my key. And then he told me, he tried to kick me out, run me out, and everything. I did end up coming back, but I paid for the room, so you can't be mad that I came back.
Okay. Do you have like a receipt and stuff that you paid for the room?
I'm sure I have one in my email. Yeah.
Okay. What card did you use to pay?
My bank account,
What bank is that?
Bank of America.
How much was for the week?
It was like, I think it was like $550. I think $500 or something.
For the week? What was?
I paid on Priceline, so
So did you pay a deposit, or did you pay in full?
I paid in full.
Okay. Using your Bank of America debit card. Okay. And he said that he couldn't find your reservation.
Yes, and I am in the wrong because I took the key, but I paid for the room.
When he tried
and
to tell you,
was,
when he tried to tell you to leave, is there a reason why you didn't call the police to dispute the civil dispute?
no, because I don't call the police. I don't deal with that. But as a professional, I'm in this industry. If you can't just throw somebody out, the hotel like that. You just can't do that. So I did end up leaving because my kids were hungry, but I came back. So yeah,
Okay.
that was just that.
And you entered through the side door to come back inside, or you came through the front?
The first time when we came back, I came through the back door, and then I came through the side door the next day.
So today, so when was it that he kicked you out? You said you were checked in on the
2 days ago.
So you were only there for 24 hours.
For a day, yeah, not even a day, yeah.
And he told you to leave.
Yeah.
And then so do you understand coming back after someone tells you to leave is considered?
But it wasn't even like I got trespassed or anything, and it wasn't even an actual leave. It was a miscommunication. I really told him I would just leave because he tried to kick me out of the room. I said, well, I'll just leave, and I went to go get food, and then I came back. So he never really kicked me out, but he told me I needed to get out the room.
Okay, so you understood that you were not allowed to be in that room?
Yes, I did.
Okay. All right. Just give me 1 second, okay?
You don't have an address right now, right?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I'm supposed to be moving into my house in the next few days, but I don't have an address yet.
What's your phone number?
561.
Yep.
17.
You grab her ID on there. I think I set it there. Can you grab her DL right there?
Yeah.
Is that an ID or DL?
The deal.
Yeah.
All right.
Ohio, right?
No, it's an ID.
ID. Monet, what's your social security number? 98. Alright. Where were you born?
Columbus, Ohio.
Columbus, Ohio? COLUMBUS? Give me these tattoos.
Yeah.
Where at on your arm? Just describe it.
On my arm and my shoulder.
What's the, what is it of?
It's a rose.
A rose? On your shoulder? Rose on what shoulder?
My right shoulder.
A rose on your right shoulder. Right. And what's on your arm?
My initials. Well, MSK.
Name on arm? Okay. What are all those clothes up there in that bag?
Those are clothes for tomorrow. I don't want him to put those pants on because he needs something to wear tomorrow.
Okay.
He don't have no other clothes. Those are just for the day because I was supposed to be going to Miami.
Or what's up with these clothes?
Oh. You want me to let them all out?
Yeah.
Yeah. We do one by one or just kind of like?
You can all lay them out and just take one overall. Yeah.
Do we do stuff with no tags? Leaving some kids or
Just stuff with tags. Yeah. We'll put the kids' clothes in the bag with the wipes and diapers. Know what I mean?
Some of those have tags because we haven't worn them yet.
Okay.
We just moved here, so we got a lot of clothes that we haven't even worn yet.
I just say you want to put all this stuff because you want to leave the bags for the kids, right?
Yeah.
So you have like a bag.
That bag's empty.
Yeah.
So here, I'll show you. This bag with all the kids' stuff is gonna stay with the kids, okay? That
fine.
fanny pack, is that we emptied all your stuff out, it's going with you? Your fanny pack, you okay with it being in that bag?
Yeah, that's fine. You can
empty?
put all that stuff in there.
Okay. Chargers and everything?
Is my phone in there?
I have your phone coming with you with all your cards and the cash that you had.
Oh, okay, you can bring my charger too.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Is that the kid's laptop or
That's my school laptop.
it's your school laptop?
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh, but you can take it with them so they can have something like to watch TV with and stuff.
Okay.
They
Is the
can-
charger to it in there?
It should be a white charger in there, like
For the
a
thing?
C to C. Yeah, it should be.
Okay. You want to stay with the kids?
Yeah,
The laptop?
yeah, they can keep it.
Which one?
That one.
Computer? Does it have to go with this?
It needs one of those. Yeah.
Okay. That's your phone?
Do you got their clothes for them to change into?
Huh?
You got their clothes for them to change into?
Yes, it's all in that bag for them.
Okay.
So if it doesn't need me to do anything else, like one of those photos, I'll obviously retitle the body cam stuff. Look at the.
Yeah.
I usually I do BWC sworn statement of.
Yeah, witness. Yeah. That's all just gonna have to go in evidence.
Okay. I mean, I can start the evidence. If we're clear with that. Unless you want to do it. Don't mind.
Those clothes are just gonna have to go at the evidence in bags.
Yeah, the test letters.
Yeah, if you want to wait for me when I get out,
Okay.
we just gotta find a bag from somebody.
You gotta do. Yeah, like an evidence. I bet Hastings has it.
See if she has a bag.
Those clothes are new.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's evidence of, but they're new. So, do they know how long I'm gonna be in jail?
No, it all depends.
Do they have a court date set?
No, not yet.
Well, I've never been to jail, so.
Yeah, they're gonna explain everything when we get to the jail. All right.
So who's coming to get the kids?
Hmm?
Is someone coming to get them?
Yeah. It's a process.
Am I able to call my mom? Is that the lady?
Yes. Hmm? Who? Can you get the DCF's name and ID number and all that? Just make sure you take that.
Did you find something in there?
What's that?
You found something in there?
Found what?
That wasn't mine? You found something that wasn't mine?
I can't hear you.
I said you found something that was not mine in there?
Yeah, no, they took care of it. The bag with all the kids' clothes is with the kids. With the laptop, all right? I took that bag over there. Everything's good.
Okay. Can I speak to that lady before she leaves?
What's that?
Can I speak to that lady before she leaves?
Yeah, you can. With them, yes. With the kids. That duffel.
I think she's leaving.
Hey, ma'am. You want to talk to her before you leave? Okay. Okay. Tell. All right, I'll tell her. Thank you. All right, bro. Thank you.
What'd she say?
She said she's gonna have some of the jail interview you, and she'll get in contact with you like that. All right.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Wow. It's crazy.
Your last name's Tucker, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tucker.
Mm-hmm.
Just sign the property receipts and I'll go run over there for you. Whenever you have a chance.
Okay. You just gonna seal it?
Yeah, they're closed. Right there.
You got two of them?
What's up?
You got two of them?
Yeah, because there's 12 items that right now.
You'll just do it on here. Chain of custody at the bottom.
Oh, I thought that was for the fucking evidence people.
No,
I could do that if you want them there.
who's got a Canon printer? Anybody? Do you have a Canon? Alright, I'll have you print this out then, bro.
So we don't overtalk you.
Yeah, I see you got a printer.
Use me
Is that Wilson? That video he updated, I just needed a time on it.
We need to print it up.
Oh, I'm gonna send it to you right now. In a second, hang on. Remember she showed her entering the thing with her key fob? Alright, you good? Mm-hmm. Alright, we're headed to, I just finished everything. Just made sure the kids were getting off too. Are these okay?
Okay.
Are these good?
No, they're tight.
Got two fingers, they're both of them. So they can't go any more, your hands will slip out, so.
You can't take them off until we get back there?
No, once we get there. I can't take them off once you're in the car. Alright, just don't lean on them, alright? I got two fingers in them. On both hands, so you see right here? Mm-hmm. Just don't lean on them. On this one right here. Alright. Are you leaning on them?
No, well, yeah, because I don't have nowhere else to put it.
Okay, yeah, you just gotta put them to the side. Alright, I'm gonna block the hand real quick, okay?
Thank you.
Good. You good? Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, just keep him to the side. Don't lean on him, okay?
Okay.
All right. Let's go so we can get you out of the car, all right?
Yes, that's fine.
You okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You ready?
Yes.
Fall asleep?
Yes.
Just turn on this one.
Yes.
Just making sure he double locked this. He did. Okay. You're staying right here. Grab your paperwork real quick. What's that?